Hi, good morning everyone. This is Raghavendra from Data Science Department, working as Assistant Professor in Marri Reddy Institute of Technology and Management. So today, in this session, we are discussing about the operating system operations. So operating system operations. In this class, we are discussing. In the previous class, we have already discussed into the basics concepts of operating system and operating system services and operating system features and system calls. These are all topics are already discussed into the previous session. So in this session, first of all, we need to let me explain about the operating system operations. So first of all, operating system. What is it mean by operating system? Operating system is an interface between the user and computer hardware. So and it controls the execution of the programs. And whenever the program is successfully executed, whenever the process is it will be successfully completed, the majorly it will occur into the mainly the operating system operations. Key role is the main importance. So what are the, let me discuss about the operating system operations refers to various activities performed by the operating system. It is managed to the hardware and software and resources like system resources or memory resources or CPU resources, and provide the services to users and program. So the mainly four operations are, first of all, process management and memory management and file management and device management. These all four process performed into the key role into the operating system, and these four operations is need to helps operating system like process management need to helps into the program run execution efficiently, and memory management is manages to memory allocations properly, and file system management is organizing the file system properly, and device management it is managed to device management main controls the hardware resources perfectly. So all these types of four processes mainly to key role of the operating system. It is need to help some operating system. So let me discuss into the first one. What is process management? The process is a the process is a programming execution, and operating system manages the multiple process to ensure efficient use of the CPU and system resources. The process management helps the system runs many programs at the same time without any conflict. So at a time multiple process it will be run simultaneously, so it is managed to many program at the same time without any conflict. And the process management is the function of the operating system that handles the creation and execution and scheduling and termination of the process. Whenever the process is created, automatically the process will have to scheduling scheduling. It will joining into the some ready queue, and job queue also is there. And next the process it will be move on into the waiting queue, and after that the process it will be executed. After whenever the process it will be executed, automatically it is move on into the secondary memory, and that is called termination process. The functions of the process management. So the process whenever created, the operating system creates a new process, and when the program is executed, so each process is given by the unique id, so that will be stored into the program block controller. So it will be stored into the some process id and process state, and and temporary results and program counts and data files. All those are, it will be stored into the process control block into the process. So whenever open a browser, the operating system create a process. So it is a process concept and scheduling concept. The operating system selects which process should use the CPUs next. The operating system decides the which process gets the CPU and when it will be decided into the get the execution part. That is like it uses the scheduling like algorithms like FCFS, SJF, and round robin and priority scheduling algorithm. FCFS means first come and first serve, and SJF is the shortest job first, and round robin and priority scheduling algorithm. These are the one of the very most important concepts into the process scheduling algorithm. FCFS, first come first serve, and SJF and round robin and priority scheduling algorithm. And the purpose of the process scheduling is maximum CPU utilization and reduce the waiting time and improve the performance. Next is the process execution. So operating system execution of processes, the selected process is moved from ready state to running state. After that, CPU execute process instructions whenever instructed into the CPU, so it will move on to the one state to another state like ready state and running state and waiting state and terminate state and exit state. So CPU execute the process instructions like this. And process terminations. The process terminations are operating system removes the process after completion. When a process completes its task, the operating system removes it, and resource like memory resources and CPU resources like some hardware resources, all these resources it will be using. And the process synchronization. Whenever occur into the two process accessing the same file, then operating system ensures the process and execute in proper order. So that is multiple process may access share the resources. Operating system ensure the process coordination like using mutex and monitor and semaphores. And next is the inter-process communication, IPC. So operating system it is allows the processes to communicate with each other. The process communicate to share the data or share the information with one to another one, with one system to another system, or it is a interact between one to another one like in between the process or some any other process, it will shared into the communication through IPC, inter-process communication. That is the some message passing and shared memory. These are the methods. It is the one of the communication process between like browser and servers. The importance of process management are they ensure the smooth and execution the process and improve the CPU utilization and allows the multitasking. So these all are the process process management concept. The next one is the memory management. Memory management is a function of operating system that manages the main memory. It keeps track of memory usage and allocates memory to process. So memory is an important resource required to process execution. The operating system controls and manages memory so that multiple processes can run simultaneously without interacting with each other. So the memory management functionalities are allocation to the memory. The OS allocates the memory to process and deallocation the memory and tracking the memory and protection the memory and virtual memory management. These are the memory management functionalities. Whenever the operating system allocates the some memory to process, that is called memory allocation. And operating system free memory after process of completion, that is the memory deallocations. Whenever the process it will be completed, automatically operating system memory to deallocating the memory and memory tracking. So operating system with memory is free or used for checking purpose. It is using the memory tracking and memory protection. Some other any third party persons, it will occur into the any third party objectives. It will be inbuilt into the process. So the time it will be memory protection will be prevents and unauthorized the access. And virtual memory. So virtual memory uses the hard disk as extra memory. And next one is a file memory management. The file system management is a function of operating system that manages the files and directories. So a file is a collection of related data stored on the secondary storage. The operating system provides a file system to organize and manage these files efficiently, and it allows the users to create a file and writing the file, read the file, delete the file, and modify the file. Whenever we need to create the file, some it will be operating system creates the new file. Whenever we need to open the file, the operating system perform the some operation. Whenever we need to some perform the open the file, it will operating system opens the file. And whenever we need to read and write operations, the operating system we have to perform some reads and writes the data. And whenever we have to close the file or delete the file, the operating system will have to delete the file. And directory management and file protection. So it is controls the access and permissions. So these all are the allows the users to some organize the manages these files efficiently without any conflict. So next one is the device management. So we know about the what is the devices in the system. So that are the devices devices are input output devices are like keyboard, mouse, and printer, monitor, hard disk. All these devices we have to manage the device drivers, and it will that manages input and output devices by controlling and coordinating and allocating them to different process efficiently. So here the device management functions are. So device allocation, operating system allocates the devices to process, and operating system device the communication. Operating system controls the communication between the device and CPU. And device driver management. So it uses the drivers to control the devices and the device scheduling, and it will perform into the operating system and decides the which process used to devise the first. These are four four types of management systems. It will manage some functionalities like and thoroughly we have to explain into the process management. It will manage to process execution efficiently. And memory management, it will manage the RAM allocations perfectly. And file system management, it will manage the files and directories. And device management, it is managed to hardware devices. These are the mainly four different operations it will need to help the operating system, like the process management managed to runs the program efficiently, and memory management manages the memory properly, and file management system is managed to organize the files efficiently, and device management it is managed to and controls the hardware devices um, efficiently. uh, so all these four operations are must very important into the operating system operations. So next class we have to discuss into the process and process control block and process scheduling algorithm. We have to explain next session. Thank you everyone.